I had the game loaded up together earlier. I don't know where the hell that came from. And it was like being weird with the inventory. I was trying to like pick stuff up, so we'll see if it works now. If it doesn't, I'd have to finagle it a little bit. Let everything load. It's happening, chat. Amen. Ayo, chat. Ayo, Shaticus. Alright, are we freaking out? Okay, we're still freaking out. See, like, I can't pick stuff up. Also, yeah, I downloaded the replay mod, just to see if that'll do anything. Like, what is happening with my inventory? I tried relogging to see if that would fix it, and it didn't do anything. I gotta figure this out before we can do anything. I don't know what's going on. Like, it's weird because, like, I know there's not lag. Because I can, like, open stuff. Right? So it's not like a lag issue. I can't pick anything up. It's so strange. It's like if I do that, it doesn't update until... Sometimes it just doesn't update at all. No, I completely restarted it and it didn't do anything. I like completely shut it off and then reopened it. It could be because I added the replay mod. That may be fucking with it. Let me try. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hide OBS. And then we're gonna go save and quit. Yes. And we're gonna try this one more time after we delete the replay mod. I hate how the search works in File Explorer. Replay mod. Goodbye. Exit that. Play. Here. To entertain you, chat, we'll get you something real entertaining. The Enderman on the front page is stealing my shit. Yeah, for like, I think for Halloween they added like this Enderman on the Minecraft launcher that teleports around and steals things. Okay, let me, uh, there we go. Bam. Look at that. That's what you get for now, chat. That's your entertainment while this loads. Yes, I am insane. I use the normal Minecraft launcher. I use CurseForge for Greg Tech New Horizons, even though I know you're not supposed to. Is it a keybind issue? I don't think it's a keybind issue. Because I can still, like, I can still move stuff around. It's just not reacting properly. No, not CurseForge, yes. Forgive me, Greg Tech Lords, for I have sinned. I've committed a major, major crime. Please use Prism. Yeah, I've considered it. And then you can just like upload the files directly and it's nice and pretty and not utterly horrible. But Not yet. I might use it when I eventually update. Does not include a download page for CurseForge? Yeah. No, I'm fully aware. I am fully aware of why it does not have a CurseForge thing. I just so happened I use CurseForge for a lot of other things, for other mod packs. So I just had it and was like, eh, might as well. Okay, let's try this. Okay, I'll let you guys actually see the game now. You no longer have to witness the cat. Oh. Game's loading. Okay. Maybe it was the replay mod then. That's so strange. I have no idea why it would do that. Whatever. Okay. Anyways, plan for today. I spent quite a while in creative, building up some prototypes for how I want to do this thing, and I think I have something that I like. But it requires some things that we don't currently have, so we're going to spend a fair amount of time collecting resources today. First thing I'm going to do is build out this walkway. And then we can just do this. I'm gonna have torches out, and we'll get F7 going. Just in case. Okay. So did I... What? Oh, so do I, or I did at least until Greg. Consumed my entire being. Yeah, pretty much. What are you saying, like, in response to? I've been jabbering about random shit for the last couple of minutes, and I have no idea what you're saying that in reference to. I've been too focused on my special little pathway. Actually, can I get the... Ah, yeah, so there you can kind of see where the center of this is then. So if that's the center, we are so far off. It's also a different slope on each side, though. But I kind of want to try to stay centered around that, so maybe I'll shift this around a little bit. Because I feel like if I don't make it based off that, it's just going to look really bad on the map. So we'll do that instead. Oh, as for an example. Oh, yeah. I think the only thing we don't have is I need dark oak logs. That's the one big thing. I think other than that, we have all the resources that I need. I really wish I could, like, cast a beam from where I am. I think that almost perfectly matches up. Because I think based off the line that we're looking at, it's like here-ish, which is kind of where I'm trying to... Let's just try, like... there? Maybe? Perhaps? Double-click to set waypoint. Yeah, I could do a waypoint, but... I don't know how well that would actually help me here. I'll just dig, it'll be fine. If it's slightly off, it's slightly off, and then it annoys everybody, including myself. Just evil like that. One block for, so one block this way, you're saying? Like that? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do that then. I will trust your judgment. Just need to go through, break all this. Oh. I used to do programming in Scratch. You had to have elite knowledge of angles in order to make anything advanced. Yeah, that makes sense. Bro knows the fucking unit circle. He knows every angle on the unit circle. He is the unit circle. He's a time traveler, and he went back in time to invent it. Okay, so we have the concrete paths, and then I determined that we're just going to use like a chiseled cobblestone, because it's extremely easy to get. And it costs me basically nothing, which is exactly the kind of thing that I want. So, gotta remember which one it was. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. And then there would be basalt, or the abyssal stone, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, this stuff. How do you get the brick for this again? I do not remember, unfortunately. Was it the thing as well? Yeah, it was. Okay. So yeah, we're going to start with the paths, and then once we have the paths worked out, we'll move on to creating actual areas and sorting that out a lot. That's probably just going to stay the way it is for a while as well, just because it's fairly complex, and frankly, I don't want to deal with it. It's going to be kind of a mess figuring it out. Break that. We should just be able to do this. I tried to figure out. I did basically everything to try and figure out a nicer way to do these angles. There's no way to do it. I messed with every single mod I could find in the pack, and there was nothing. Not a single thing that did exactly what I wanted it to do, so we're just gonna use what we can. And honestly, it doesn't even look that bad. So, I'm not too annoyed by it. I think that's almost perfect. Maybe it's a little high. I think it's fine. If it's a little high, we just change the mountain. Make the mountain conform to the path. Worst comes to worst. So speedy. You actually get fucking moving on this stuff. It's crazy. Mach 50 billion. I did these kind of angled intersections in a funky way. Where's the image I had? There it is. Okay. I think that was it. Yeah. So it had this kind of curved shape. And then we just need this stuff. Is that all it was? Okay, then there were 3 blocks of space here. And then I think it's just like that. Yeah, okay. Something else next to the... Yeah, this is... It's a different kind of cobble. I'll replace it eventually. When that eventually will come, I have no idea. Knowing me... Yeah, that was a voice crack. Knowing me, it'll probably stay like that for a little while I figure out the rest of the base. And just fill this in. Bruh, keep breaking the wrong thing. Okay. So that's the general design that I came up with. I think it looks decent. It could be worse, at the very least. I may make these the basalt lining a little thicker here because it looks a little thin. That way, I don't know, we'll see. Bajillion of the Rumble. Yeah. All good. Thanks for checking. I think I'd lose my mind if I was. Okay. One thing I do have to figure out that I haven't really messed with a whole lot is how exactly I want to do this area. Just because the dimensions are a little funky. We don't quite have the space that we do elsewhere. So I want to try and figure this entrance out today, because I think it'll set the standard for dealing with weird situations. What I'll probably do is just put like the basalt bricks there. Did I tell you about my plight of wasting a ton of resources? I don't believe you did. What was your plight of wasting a bunch of resources? Basically, I wanted to make some power via organic fuel, so I found a biome good for growing IC2 crops around 700 blocks from my base. Oh gosh. Please tell me you have some kind of fast transportation between that, because that sounds very annoying to be constantly going back and forth. I know I'd lose my mind at least. Dig up all this real quick. Made around 250 steel ingots worth of long distance fluid pipe. Oh my gosh. Please tell me it paid off. That sounds extremely painful though. Because I have a feeling the whole reason you're telling the story is that it did not pay off at all. And that in fact it probably went really poorly. I get fluid from that bind. Oh, I already read that. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna do the basalt. And then I'll just do something like that. And then we can just place all of that in. And then I'm going to do something. Someone is screaming their head off outside. That's lovely. Please continue to scream at the top of your lungs. Close my window. Holy shit, what are they doing up there? It turns out the pipeline is completely useless because I did not know there was a far better way of farming trees in the form of Ender IO machine. Ah, something I knew that you didn't. I know that that's a very popular way. I want to do this. Could do that. And then my thought process is to do something like that and then like that, but that just kind of looks weird. I think I might just make this entire thing abyssal, maybe that. Because I want to have these corners be concrete. That way it's easier to get around. It'll just be nice because then I can, like, as I'm coming down the stairs, I can cut that corner quickly and get around faster. Do the same thing here. I think just that. I don't think there's gonna be a much better way of doing that, and then I can just do that again. And then some of these pillars will probably change at some point as well. Once we get the blocks I want to do this stuff with for day. Okay, let's fill this side in now. And then fill this in. Now, one thing I was thinking, is we're gonna get a bunch of these like patch areas that don't really have anything. I kind of want to do these in grass. I feel like that would look really nice. Just make things look, more lush, more lively. Not 100% sure about it though. I haven't really messed around with it too much. I can theoretically make this power setup right next to or above my base. Yeah, that was what I saw with the trees. I believe that's also like the benzene stuff. I think that's how most people. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but that is the way I've seen a lot of people do the benzene is with just trees and the Ender IO stuff. Okay, how's that look? Is that better or worse? Ah, that's better. That's so much better. It looks so flimsy with just the single line. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So then I'm realizing now I also need to have this come down that way. Is there insane delay? No, I don't think I've checked the, oh God, what is this? Okay, I guess that, oh, yep, that's the ancient text. That is indeed. Where's my internet going senile? Maybe both. You know, you never know. Okay, sorry for the slight. Oh my God, it's so fast. I'm so speedy. It's awesome. That's so cool. I love being able to get places speedily. Okay. So that's this main area done. Um, do I want to extend this out? I kind of do. Kind of do. Let me go do this diagonal first. What I might do real quick is just like run off in this direction and just dig to see if I can get this bit explored on my map so I know what I'm looking at. Oh, picks broke. Oh, also now realizing I need to actually place torches. I just brought them with me and then didn't do a damn thing with them. Do not want an infernal spawning in here and slapping my ass. That would absolutely suck. Because you know it's going to throw like the perfect fireball all the way down, and it's going to somehow hit my house, and then the whole thing's going to burn down for the 15 billionth time. Do I have any bronze on me? I do not. Okay, you just stay broken then. Keep going. Diggy diggy hole. For a second I thought that was mossy cobble and I got very excited. How are we looking? Okay-ish. Let's go a bit more this way. Okay, that gives us a better idea of where we gotta come in through. So we can now bring that down. Alright, we'll just head back. I have a funny idea, a really funny idea. Oh god, you scare me, Stardust. Can use my healing axe in the Ender IO farming station. What a genius. You know, the true innovation right here. Truly thinking outside the box. It is indeed one of the ideas of all time. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it isn't an idea. Okay, let's bring this out this way. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Doop, doop, doop. I mean, sure, but aren't you an HV? Can't you make unbreakable tools with the unstable ingots? Missed a spot, Makin. I did. Where? Oh, down there. Nope. You don't see that. None of that is real. It's all in your it's all in your head. It's a government psyop to try and get me to place torches. Okay, my inventory's full. What am I doing? Get on the speedy path. I am on speed. Imagine it's the fucking Cars movies, but it's just Lightning McQueen on incredible amounts of drugs. I am on speed. Fucking fucking Breaking Bad Lightning McQueen crossover. Make it happen, Disney or Pixar, whichever company it is. They're all the same. They're all run by the same mega corporation, so yeah, what's the difference? Okay, let's get stuff out for the cobblestone. And do this side. Okay, let's get all this in. Back. Thank God this stuff is insta-mineable. I think I'd lose my mind if it wasn't. Knowing me and how many freaking mistakes I make. So I'm a clumsy motherfucker. Oh yeah, Stardust, did you ever figure out your... I mean, I guess you were just talking about it with like the biofuel stuff, but did you actually ever get the power problems fixed, or you still working on it? I mean, I know everything Greg takes 12 years, but just curious. Greg, we gotta round this out like that, then that, and then we'll have that. Just fill this in. Okay. Just get the brick. I think we're gonna run out. I'd have to go grab a little bit more. Recently upgraded a machine to run an EV level, and that machine alone is what it was draining my power. Everything else is a tier below. Gorsh. It was really just that machine that was causing issues. Understandable. Yeah, isn't it something like every tier up is like 4 times the amount of power that you need? It's kind of insane. I mean, I know there's like... It's not like super simple to get upgraded stuff, but there is a system to like tier stuff up as you go. So it's not too difficult to improve it all, to improve your infrastructure or whatever. So why do I still have the dolly on? Get out of here. I never actually chiseled this. Doot, 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 doot. That's the last one. Okay. Alright, I think that's all that filled in. Let's get some torches down. It's not saying that stuff can spawn here, but it sure as hell looks like it can. I'm gonna trust my gut, because god damn it, I do not want to mess with these mobs. I'm thinking of extending the path all the way out until it actually... Because it's still got to come, I don't know, pretty far down to like, I don't know, here-ish. Before it'll turn off and start going straight. I think I might just stick with this for now, though. Alright, that is our completed intersection. How does it look on the map? It actually looks pretty good. I was expecting it to look a lot worse. Mobs can't spawn in a lot of chiseled. Ah, okay, but it doesn't exactly look good with dark patches. Yeah, that's what I'm really more concerned over. I did see, sorry. I did see that you can make blocks that have like a glow to them using the architecture stuff. I don't think I'm going to use that, at least for most of the areas. Just because I think it ruins the atmosphere vibe or whatever. I like organic stuff, personally. Now that that is sorted out, I could have a pathway going that way too, I'm now realizing. That could be good. Start using a bunch of this space. But I think I'm just gonna actually develop the existing space first before I do anything. Get all this crap sorted out, because if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. So the way it's set up right now is very much temporary. A lot of these machines are probably going to get moved, and then this whole area is just going to become purely for steam production. So my idea right now is to create sort of a pit. I don't know if it's called a pit, but like a down section where we can put a bunch of machines. And that's where the dark oak comes in. So we'll finish the sort of basics of this up, and then we'll try to find some dark oak. So I'm going to bring this all the way up, because this pathway will probably go out much further at some point. And we'll fill that in. And concrete. Also, another thing I realized is there's no like concrete stairs or slabs or anything. You can use like architecture blocks or carpenter blocks to create the shape, but it doesn't actually do anything, which is kind of disappointing. There may be another way of doing it, but I sure as hell did not find one. A lot of right clicking today. I hope you guys can't hear the right clicks. That would kind of suck, considering how loud it most likely is. Kind of just betting on the fact that you can't. Okay, and let's get the basalt in. And just throw down some lights so we can see a little better, and that is that done. So that'll keep going out that way, most likely. We'll also probably have another pathway going out somewhere over here. I just don't know yet. Cannot hear. What? Hello? Testing? Hello? Hello? I hear stuff. I think that might be on your end. Hello? Oh, sorry. Dude, I'm losing it. It's been a stressful day. I'm absolutely losing my mind. Okay. I need sleep, dude. I need to go to bed early. My mind is being fractured. I don't even know where I am. Let's use these for the building blocks. Okay. So let's get everything else away. We're gonna go looking for dark oak because I don't think. Do we have saplings? Does not look like it. River, dark oak, spruce. No, we do not. Is there a way we can like make dark oak saplings? Nope, not really. Okay, let's make sure. Let's actually get our sleeping bag out because we're probably gonna need that a lot. Let's grab. I've also now realized this guy doesn't have a name yet. Can we make a name tag? Can we afford a name tag? Okay, you can make it in the assembler, but you need refined glue. Okay, you'll get a name later. I don't want to deal with that right now. Okay. Let's see. Do we have... Does... I forget if this biome has dark oak trees. I don't think we have found any yet. I want to head over there. I don't know if this has dark oak trees. I want to test it. I feel like it would. It's that kind of biome. But I honestly don't remember. Is there a good place to cross this river? This might work. Leap! Cool. I just fell in a hole. I'm so good at gaming. Get up there. Okay. So I'm going to turn that off because it's going to get annoying very quick. Not seeing anything yet. I think I was wrong. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, we'll have to tread on. Hopefully we get lucky and we're not sitting around for 12 years trying to find a single frickin' tree type. Although I wouldn't be surprised if that's how it ends up going. Come here, Mr. Tree. Where are you? Getting caught on every little thing. Oh, don't wisp spawn around. Actually, let me check this. Oh, there's stuff. Take it and run. Some decent stuff here. Magnetic iron, tin, steel, iron, invar, magnesium. It's something. It's not super special, but it's something. Kind of, is the dark oak forest like a warm biome or a cold biome? I genuinely don't know what it would be considered. I know it's like, I mean, I tend to associate giant canopies with like warmer areas. Oh god. Okay, we might want to do some tree hopping here. It's getting pretty dense. Alright, make it. Okay, why is there gravel in a tree? Average temperature? I don't know. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think where it spawns in like normal Minecraft. But like, I genuinely have no idea. I've never actually thought about that before. I wonder. I wonder. Some oil there, that's cool. Ooh, there's 3 things of oil right next to each other. That's awesome. We might be running a giant pipe from here back to base. Ooh, ooh, there's one of those chest things. Free loot. Gimme. I already took this. Well, that was worth my time. Yoink. Oh, that's a hole. Okay, let's sleep real quick. What even is holy water? May the holy planks be with you. How do you make this stuff? Holy water. How do you make holy water? Holy water cell. No. Holy water. Okay, how do you... This isn't very helpful, but okay. I guess you can only find it? Does it have any uses? No. No, it does not. Lovely. Oh, there's so many oil things around here. Like, actually tons of them. And yeah, he's not strong enough. Yeah, apparently. That's also, yeah, that's one thing I noticed is there's a lot of recipes that you would expect to be in NEI that are just not. I was going through stuff yesterday when I was messing around with the design of the base, and it is missing a ton of stuff that I know have recipes because like I've used them in the past or something like that. Um, and there's just nothing. And I'm not sure if that's a Greg problem or a problem with that specific mod or what, but it's kind of annoying when you're trying to do a whole series where the idea is to automate every single item. Yeah, recipes are kind of what I survive on for this, so not having them is a little bit annoying. It's just going to take a lot of research and testing, as is basically everything in this pack. It's the way it goes. Feed each. Bro, does Dark Oak even exist? I'm starting to believe that Dark Oak just doesn't even exist. I mean, I know it's a pain to find in normal Minecraft, so, you know, Greg Tech is going to make it a million times harder. That's just sand. That is not even trees. Bruh. This is a bruh moment. An absolute bruh moment. Game is really struggling to load chunks now. Ooh, actually, yes. Hold up. That is so valid. Hold up. Let me turn off that. Nature's, yeah, because I can make this. Okay, I do think I have glue. Okay, okay, that's so big brain. That's so absolutely massively big brained. Thank you for mentioning that, because I completely forgot that existed. Now we gotta run all the way back. Yay. God. You know you're gonna get the compass, and it's gonna be like, you have to walk 10,000 blocks. And... Ugh. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yay, I'm smart. Yes. You are the smartest. You're the smart dust. Huh. I'm funny. Comedy. Laugh, damn it. Laugh. I swear to God, laugh. Get over there. Eh. 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 Oh, avoid that. Don't go into that. That will equal death. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, that was a lag spike. Let's go around this lake. Let's not go straight through that. I feel like that would be a bad idea. Horses don't swim, unfortunately. They don't have flippers. I feel like a donkey with flippers would be one of the most cursed things I could ever think of. A donkey? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to draw me A donkey with flippers. This isn't even my final form. And he just grows another set of flippers. Dense obsidian plates take literally forever. I'm gonna die of old. Oh god, what is this? Dense obsidian plate. I mean, that's only 3 minutes. That's not that bad. Bro's complaining about a 3-minute recipe when there's like literally recipes that take an hour. I got bad news for you, bud. I'm stuck in the trees. I will become one with the pigs. Oh god. Oh god. Tree pig. Tree pig bottom text. Break the damn leaf. Oh my god, there's so many damn trees. Eh. Ow. Maybe like 12 of them? Okay, well that's more valid. Yeah, that's over half an hour. Never mind 6. I mean, that's still what? 18 minutes actually is not bad. It could be worse. What do you even use those? I'm curious. Obsidian upgrade. Very cool. Get stuck on everything again. I cannot wait for the day we can just fly around. Life will be so simple. Never mind 3, I forgot about assembler recipes. Before I know it, it's going to be 1, and you're going to be complaining about a singular plate. This is very rapidly decreasing. That's all I'm saying. You're going to need -2 plates. Actually, I'm curious if does horse? Oh my god, horses work on the concrete. Oh my god, they work on the concrete. Holy fuck. Ding 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 ding. Tokyo Drift. Yeah, it doesn't really work. Get in the corner. Stay in the corner. Okay. Let's make that compass. Butt. We don't curse on this channel. Would never say the word ass. As I say the word ass, but don't worry about it. Okay, steel, wrought iron, magnetic iron, tin, iron, random thing, and random thing. Actually, we'll keep the sleeping bag out because we're not going to be here for that long. Let's look up the nature Compass. Okay, so first things first, we need a compass, which is unbelievably complicated, because why would it not be? Yeah, I'm doing this in the complete wrong way. Let's do it that, and then that. Okay, so we need just any old pane. Zinc rings. That's weird. I know we have a ton of zinc, yeah. That's an MV recipe, that's an MV recipe. Okay, so we can grind those down. We need 2 iron screws. And an iron plate, which I think we should already have. Nope, that's a tin plate. There we go. And then we already have 2 iron screws, so we don't need to do this. Let's go lathe the zinc. So it's going while we do all the other stuff. Fully speed? Yeah, right? Like, I feel like if I just made a giant path through the mountain, I could zip through to the other side on a horse. If I ever need to get out of here quick, for whatever reason. Okay, lathe. Do your thing. I know I have refined glue somewhere. Okay, yep. Okay, so iron screw, iron plates. We need a single glass pane. And then half a red alloy bolt. So let's get 4 of you, 1 of you. Throw this in there. Okay. And then Shamadat. Shamadat. We'll put the other one away. What else do we need? An iron bolt. Do I have? Yeah, I can cut one of these in half. I really need to get that cutting machine. I know I'm not quite there, because I think you have to go to the Twilight Forest for that, maybe? But don't honestly fully remember. So I need 2 iron screws. There we go. Let's go get our zinc rods. Yoink. Alright. Bend these guys. 2 rings. Okay, can we make the compass? Cool. And then we just need the glue, which we have, and then 4 of any sapling and the corresponding wood type, which we have a absolute fuckload of wood. Turn that guy off, turn that guy on. Oh, let's make sure we turn all these off. Okay, throw all that in and that. We'll take the rest back. And free quest. Gotta love it. Let's go put the glue back. Biomes everywhere, but not the one you wanted. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the situation we're in. It's completely not the thing we want ever. Because why would the game do that? Alright, throw that in there. Dark. Is it dark forest? Is that what we want? We want oak. Or is it like a... What's the actual name of the... Isn't it just a dark oak forest? Wait, no, because those probably don't even exist, because this is a different... Oh, God. ChatGPT, do you know? What biome does dark oak trees spawn Greg Tech New Horizons? Roofed forest? Not found. Lovely. Yeah, I don't think you would find one because... Yeah. See, this is now the problem of I don't know where anything actually spawns because the biomes are completely different. Uh, GTNH Dark Oak. Okay, I actually managed to find a... Oh, no, I don't think that's what I thought it was. Yeah, I have no idea. I see 2 crops list, no. In a grove biome? Like mini trees? What? What's that thing? Grove. I did not know that that existed. Okay, we'll sleep and then we'll try that out. Horsey, get over here. Okay, which way do you want us to go? You want us to go the opposite way we were going before. Wait, no, is this it? No, we came from that way. Okay. I was gonna say, did we actually manage to walk past one? But no, we just went the complete wrong direction. So we only need maybe 8 saplings because I feel like if you just do one tree, you almost never get the amount of saplings that you actually need. There isn't a lot. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting. Especially, like, dark oak trees are just annoying to get saplings for as well. I think they just naturally have, like, a lower, like, sapling drop rate. Like, built into the actual code. Which is always fun. It makes them kind of a pain, but that's the way it goes. That sudden drop out of the speed really fucks with your perception of things, I feel like. Everything looks so just zoomed in, and it messes with my head. Bro, this is gonna be the smallest ass grove biome in all of history. Okay, this is it. Oh, are these? Are those dark? Oh, yes, okay. Let's get our lumber axe out. Give me saplings. Nothing. Awesome. Love to see it. There's actually a fair number of trees here, though, so that's fine. Ooh, 2. Yeah, okay, we definitely want to get more than 4. Otherwise, we're just gonna run back and plant a tree and it's not going to give us anything. Yeah. This entire, yeah. So we got plenty of grove to chop up. Thank God. I don't feel like it's as common in older versions of Minecraft, but definitely in the newer versions, it feels like you'll get these like microbiomes. So I think the newer versions have like conditioned me to just expect the biome that I need to be 2 blocks. That's rubber wood. I do not need rubber wood. I have more rubber wood than I know what to do with. It's kind of a lie. I would actually love some more rubber wood, but not enough for me to care about chopping that down. Also, just thought, I still have no idea where this extra quest is. We have 91 out of 92 quests, and it's going to annoy me until we get the goddamn thing finished, because holy crap, it is annoying. Where is that last quest? What have I not done that the game wants me to do? What confuses me is even here, if I turn on the view mode so that I can see everything, it doesn't show. There's nothing there. What have I not done? You know what? Okay, please tell me, because it has been annoying the crap out of me and my completionist ass brain. To find a loot game? What? What does that even mean? I have no idea what those words mean. Oh, am I? Okay, I'm in the right quest line. I think I'm gonna get a stack of saplings, and then we'll call it and run back. Because if that's not enough, I don't know what will be. Alright, last one, and then we'll head back. Got more than a stack, awesome. Okay, let's head back. Mr. Horsey, where did you go? You're right there. I am blind. Okay, we run back. We'll put all this back in there because we won't need it. Those underground done. Ah, okay. Got it. The puzzles in them. I think I know what you're talking about. Is it like those things that have like the either the brick house or it's like a stone castle? Is that what you're talking about? No? Okay. Then I have no idea what you're talking about. There are big boxes with no openings. You need to mine your way in. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't done that much, like, strip mining. I mean, I've done a lot of mining in the actual veins or whatever, but I imagine strip mining would be the best way to find that. God, that tower really is just kind of ominous as it loads in. It's this big hulking beast of cobblestone. Using journey. Ah, yeah, that's true. I will keep an eye out for that then. Okay. Let's plant these first. So when we plant these, we want to have them decently spread out. And I would like to do it inside the base, but we have some space over there. I was worried we wouldn't actually have space to do that, but I think we'll be fine. So I think if we space it out maybe like that, it should give enough space for us to still get some saplings. Hopefully, maybe. I guess we'll see. So I'm just doing this where one sapling's in the center and then we just kind of place the rest as we can. Oh wait, we'll wait for the. Oh, one already grew. That was incredibly fast. Okay. How many saplings do we get from that? More than we put down. That's all I care about. Honestly, I think that should be fine. I don't think we need. Let's place one more here. That should. Let's do like that. Oh, that's just not enough. Hold up. Do one more right there. And then one more right there. More saplings. Oh my god, they're growing so quickly. You can dig 2x1 holes in the ground and use the cave layers to see the dungeons. Yeah. That is most likely what I'll end up doing. Because anything else requires actual effort, and who would ever want to do that? Okay. Last tree. And we're going to go away before we sit here for the next 12 years. We should have enough dark oak to at least start what I want to do with this. And let's get the apples away. Okay. So let me look at my screenshots that I had. Let's do that one. Actually, do we have a better angle? Okay. So we actually don't have this like that in the picture that I have. It's actually like that. Let's see. So I need, first and foremost, to dig out that area. So let's grab our hammer. And we want to dig this down. I think it's, let me check the number again. 1, 2, 5, 5 blocks. I think 5 blocks. No, 6. 6 blocks. So that's 2, 3. Like I'm marking there. 4, 5, 6. And then we want to make sure we torch this. Okay, let me go get my digging bags. Sorry, inventory is gonna fill up. Fill up? It's gonna fill up real fast. And stone dust away. Okay, bag time. Chlomp, 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 chlomp. I am doing this all in the complete wrong way. There we go. These are all found. And get the mob spawning thing back up. How am I doing this? Okay, so that's... So I'm gonna get a stack of logs. So I can start gridding this out a little bit. So we're using the logs as like supports here. And it's every 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then put down a log. One thing I haven't quite tackled yet either is how I want to deal with the roof. I'll probably just make this only 4 blocks tall, or just like this area alone will just be 4 blocks tall or something. And then everything else will be taller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. And pillar. Okay, is there like a convenient area to put a staircase? If this was one more block this way, it would be perfect. It's actually such that I'm actually going to move this over, because otherwise that's going to annoy the hell out of me. So we're going to make this one 7 blocks wide. And then the staircase will go here. So let's get a couple more blocks out of the way before we build said staircase. That's 3, 4, 5. And then this is where the corner would be. Does that line up? No, that doesn't line up either. Wow, that's annoying. I wish, man, but it's not going to, and that's fine. It's so dark. Let's bring this out another 3. You know, I wanna give credit to the developers for making the piston boots jump exactly at the height that the hammer digs at, which makes it nice for going between levels. But I feel like that's giving a little too much credit. I feel like it's definitely for a different reason that they did that. It just so happens to be the perfect combination with the hammer. But one thing I actually forgot to do is these dark oak posts are actually going to be stripped just because it looks a bit nicer. I think it matches the aesthetic a lot better, at least. So with this, I was trying to go for something that had a similar block palette to what we already have going. With the rest of the base, where it's like wood and stone. But also trying to give it a little bit of a futuristic look to it. So I think I kind of got it. I don't think it's perfect yet. There's definitely changes I would make if I had access to better blocks, but unfortunately I don't. So I'm just working with what I got. Okay, so next thing is we need to grab some concrete and some of that. And we need some normal abyssal stone. And then if we throw a bunch of this in there, and then grab some stairs, should be enough for now. Again, let me check my references. I think that's exactly how I did it. Yeah, okay, it just backs up straight to the pathway. So it's not on purpose at all, but if you build the staircase this way, it actually lines up perfectly with the floor that would be down here anyways, which is really nice. Or I should say the pathway down here. Okay, let's get this in. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. This is where we're putting that normal abyssal stone. And I misplaced it. Does that become like a cobblestone now? Oh, it doesn't. It just stays normal stone. Okay, that's so nice. Saves us a little bit of steam. Not that it matters, because we technically have infinite steam, but whatever. Okay, and that's the concept for the stairs. I give up. Oh god, what? what happened? Healing X time. What, were you trying to make food or something? Healing X is so good, bro. I literally cannot comprehend how a human being could ever survive without the healing axe. Dungeon too dangerous. Okay, I should probably just go repair my shovel, but nah, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I just had this little stone like this. Now I don't know if I'm going to stop this section here. I'll probably bring it out a little bit more that way. But this side would definitely stop here because it just runs into the pathway. Now what I want to have eventually is just this like labyrinth of intersecting walkways and stairways. And the challenge with that though is going to be trying to balance the actual accessibility while also trying to keep to the style and the aesthetic that I want. I've always had this obsession with like really intricate walkways and stuff. I think it's all that stuff looks really cool. So I want to try and actually implement that into a build for once. See what I can get out of it. Oh, fuck. Okay, now we're going to put in all these tiles. It is insanely dark down here. Let's go get some more tile. Okay, so that is the general idea for the different like levels that I want to have. So it allows to have this nice. So let me start from the beginning. I want to have this giant open space because I like sort of open floors, open floor plans or whatever. But the problem is then you don't have a lot of wall space. So it's like, okay, how do we get wall space to put machines and that sort of thing while also having this big open area? And the solution I came up with was these big pits. So you just have like pits with different things. So I can have a pit for like Steam stuff, and then a pit for LV stuff, and then a pit for MV stuff, and you know, one for bees or whatever. And then you have these walkways that sort of just connect the main areas, and we will have some stuff that's sort of on this level. I talked before about having like a big like grass sections to fill in these like in between bits. And right now my idea for that is to have my bees there or something, or like butterflies or whatever. But we'll see what we end up doing. Nothing's at all final yet. So okay, let's keep extending this down this way. And I should say, like, the entire thing isn't gonna, like, I'm gonna have walkways that sort of, you know, come down here and then come over here and sort of loop around this main sort of pond section. But there will be, like, some amount of, like, individual rooms, so to speak. And those will just be connected by, like, tunnel sections around these. So I imagine we'll have a big open room that sort of covers like this, and then we'll have a tunnel with maybe some stuff branching off, and then we'll have another big room over here because I'm pretty sure there's a decent sized mountain, and then this will probably be a tunnel, and then we'll have a big room here, and then maybe a big room here, and that's sort of the idea right now. as always, subject to change, and it probably will change quite a bit. I found that like things mostly change just like due to block palette more than anything. Trying to keep the builds as cheap as possible while also trying to make sure it looks decent is not easy, as I've discovered. So I'll say one thing, I'm still not sold on this cobblestone layer that we have for the walkway. I will probably change that out to be something else eventually. I'm not really into it, but I didn't find anything that I liked better than it. That was also like super cheap and easy to produce. So we're just going with that for now. And if we find something else that we like that has similar properties, then we'll go with that. So it is dark as hell. Let's light all that up. Okay, I'm gonna go repair my shovel because we really need to be able to clear stuff quickly. How much bronze do we have? We should have a ton. Yeah, cool. So let's grab a bunch of bronze and throw it in our backpack so we have it. Cool. Back to digging. Another big reason why I wanted this unbreakable hammer is I knew I was going to be doing all this digging. So it's going to save us a lot of time. Hopefully. I'm hoping it'll save us a lot of time. In terms of grabbing resources and going back and forth between places to get stuff and whatnot. Oh, the other advantage of this design that I have is basically all of these walkways just become a place to put pipes and wires and other kind of stuff. So it's kind of a dedicated section to put the back end of whatever we're building. And to help hide pipes and that sort of stuff. It's God knows once we get to the higher tiers, we're going to have stacks upon stacks of pipes going to every which direction. Okay. Alright, sum that up real quick, and we'll break this, because we don't want that anymore. And we'll build this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bam. And I think we'll keep that there for now. Because I'm thinking of having that turn up that way. Because I want to push this wall back a little bit more. And because we look at the cave. Yeah. We can get this back a tiny bit more. And then we'll have the path curve up this way. So we can actually start building that out right now. Just to get a blueprint of what it's all going to look like. Oh, oh God. Oh, everything's going wrong. Okay, fill that back in. And tiles. Okay. We need a ton more tiles. Before we do that, let's get all the floor dug out. I feel like it would probably be better to do this with the hammer, wouldn't it? Ooh. Bam. It's gonna get dark as hell. Ugh. Okay, let's get some torches on these pillars. And let's get the walkway in. Get the bricks in. Then we gotta head back up and just grab a bunch of cobblestone. Okay, get the file. And just give me all that good stuff. Cool. Also go grab some more logs because we're almost out. Let's go get a few more real quick. Let's get 2 stacks. That should be enough for what we're doing right now. Holy hell, that was the worst dungeon experience of my life. How many times did you die? Most important question. Zero? Okay. There's that at least. I mean, if you needed the healing axe, then it must have been. Yeah. I was gonna say, that had to be the savior. Do you play what difficulty do you play on? Do you just play in the like normal? I think it defaults to easy mode. I honestly don't know. Great Tech might be different in terms of what it defaults to because it's like that. Cave spiders, yes. Agreed. Absolute pain in the ass. I remember back in ye olden day when mine shafts were first added, everyone was trying to make like cave spider farms because they were, you could get like 2, 3 spawners right next to each other, so it was great for XP and whatnot. And so many people were trying to make farms for them, but they are bastards. They make it almost impossible to farm them. Because they climb walls like normal spiders on top of being fucking microscopic, so you can't really abuse any of the like size constraints with like one block gaps or slabs or anything. Hard? Okay, yeah. Absolutely brutal. Ugh. Okay. It is 10:57. So I'm actually gonna end stream about here. Um, I know it's a shorter stream than usual, but life is crazy right now, and I need to get to bed early. So I'm just gonna put some of this stuff away. And let's get our inventory cleaned up before we head out for the night. It's like pillow sections, very. Thank you, I appreciate that. How's it going, man? Unfortunately, you came in right as I was about to end stream, unfortunately. Yeah, the idea here is modularity, and just trying to make as much wall space to make machines for, while also keeping a relatively open design. So, okay, let me empty all this out. Yeah, much shorter stream than usual tonight, but the real world demands my attention, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I have to do adulting. It's awful. Put that away. Okay, and I think the rest of this goes down here. Put these back. Gravel and stone brick. Cool. Okay. So we're all set up for Thursday. When I'll be back. Thursday, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. 9 p.m. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stardust, as always, thank you for being here, chatting. Great talking with you as always. To Peanut Butter and Agency, thank you guys for tuning in as well. Comments and all that kind of stuff is always appreciated. But yeah, I will see y'all on Thursday. And hopefully we'll get a little bit more done with this bit. Maybe start moving some machines around. We'll see. We'll see what we get done. Yeah, I'll see y'all later. Adios.